Hello, Alexandru. I am back from vacation and I have the first task for you. I have today created a new group here called Pix Translation. In that group, I have added 24 issues. You can see that here. And each of these issues has one picture only in it. The idea is that every time we want to launch in a new country, we want to translate these images. All these images are images from the site that do not use dynamic text and is not translatable through the text. So let me give you an example. Here you can see this picture right here. It is a picture that is, we didn't use text on this because we want to be able to shift the status. Of course, this could be done with a dynamic text that could be edited through the translation system, but it's been done with a picture. So what we need from you is if you can find and create the PSD file for this exact picture with the right font and the right text. Well, the text is not so important, whatever the text is. It doesn't matter if you have it in English only or you have it in any kind of language. That's not so important. The important part is that you can upload to this issue a PSD file that only has this picture with this size in it. If we move on to the next. Here, this I think is a picture that is very old, so I don't think you will have the PSD file for this. Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe you will be able to find it somewhere, maybe not. I don't think you will actually. But if you could create something similar, so we simply need, an orange text, a black text here, and then something that looks like this, and then we need it to be the right size, and that's it. So if you can create a PSD file for that, that would be great. Then we move on. Here we have something that is a little bit tricky, and I don't think you will be able to find this, or maybe not even recreate it. If you can recreate it, that's great. And recreate it means taking these pictures and putting in an editable text so that we can edit this text and this text and this text and this text and this text. If you can recreate it, that's perfect. If you can't, then simply skip this one, and I will try and dig down in some PSD files. I have a big bunch of PSD files, and maybe I will be able to find it. If I can't find it, we will have to create something else instead of this. But yeah, so you simply go through them and do the ones you can do. The same with this one. If you can do this one, that's great. If you can't do it, then just skip it. What do we have here? This one should be pretty simple because you can just grab that picture and add a text under it, and then we have that as a PSD file. This one I think you will have somewhere as an editable text, so see if you can upload that, and so on. We need to try and go through all 24 of them and find and add a source PSD file for every one of them, so that in future when we want to launch in France, in Italy, in anywhere, Spain, then we can just get all these translated. Very simple, because we just add the text here, and then somebody can open up the source file, create that picture we need, and move on. So yeah, please help me with this.